everybody, it's Melissa from the Central Library's Arts Division, back with another craft video for you. Today I'm going to show you how to make these really cute fabric wrapped pumpkins. So let's get started. You're going to need a paper mache pumpkin, some Mod Podge, a foam brush, a tape measure, fabric scissors, some fabric. You're going to need about half a yard of fabric, and that'll give you more than enough to do your pumpkin. Some wax paper or something else to protect your surface, an iron, and something to iron on. Now, just a quick note, if you're thinking of using fabric Mod Podge, this is what your pumpkin will look like. It's a little more wrinkly than the regular Mod Podge, so I don't recommend it. Now your first step is actually going to be to measure your pumpkin. You're going to measure from top to bottom because you want to know how long your pumpkin is. I happen to know that this one here is, I need to make the strips here 10.5 inches long. And you want to make them about 2 to 2.5 inches wide. So you're going to cut out, for a pumpkin of this size, you're going to want about 14 strips. So go ahead and cut all those out, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. Okay. Welcome back. Now that you've got all 14 of your strips for your pumpkin, we're going to put a notch at the top and the bottom. That's to make it a little bit easier when we're gluing it onto the pumpkin. And you do not need to be precise about these. You just basically want to take a little bit out one side. I just flip it over. There. Bend it in half. Okay. So go ahead and do that to all 14 of your strips, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. Welcome back. And the next step is very simple. You're just going to iron any of the creases out of your fabric. Okay, so go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the next. Welcome back, and I'm going to show you the final step for making our fabric wrapped pumpkin. As you can see, I've put some wax paper down to protect my table, and now you're just going to start gluing your fabric onto your pumpkin. The easiest way to do this is actually to brush the Mod Podge onto the back side of the fabric. You don't need a lot, just a light layer. Oops. And if your fabric has a direction like the kitties are going this way, so we're just going to take it and lay it on top of the pumpkin there, and just try and keep it nice and tight and down at the bottom. Don't worry about the overlap. No one's going to notice it. It'll get covered up. And then just kind of smooth it down with your fingers, just lightly. One. Try and line it up as close as you can to your other one, so that you don't have any gaps, really. And again, pull tight all the way down. Just gently smooth with your fingers. last one on. Okay. Now, if you want to, you can cover this in a layer of Mod Podge or a layer of sealer. You don't need to. If you would like to, you may. Okay. And there's our completed fabric wrapped pumpkin.